What's going on, people? This is your boy Say One's History. You are watching the Males Perspective. Yeah, we got a good show for you today. It's going down. Please make sure that you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated on all cool new content that's coming out. I'm not going to hold you. Whichever platform you are watching us on, whether it be Facebook, Twitter. Hey, like I said, I'm kind of feeling but it's all good, man. We're going to check this out. We're going to get into it more. This next show is actually coming from the Average Man Unplugged. And I really like this brother. Lay down earth, real cool brother, chill, just goes over the facts, goes over how he feels in some cases here. So I enjoy his content and I wanted to review a little of it. I'm not gonna hold you guys. Let's get it.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. That's not
Alright, what's wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about? You know
Talking about?
why you quit your job?
Because I wasn't finna pay bills anymore. I don't want to do any of this anymore.
What you mean you not gonna pay bills?
Okay, that caught me off guard a little bit. Not gonna pay. I'm gonna let it play. Let's go.
I'm not paying any bills anymore. Like, are you hard of hearing? Like, I'm not doing it anymore.
So you're not gonna help me out of my
Oh.
Why?
Because that's your job. You're supposed to be paying all the bills in the first place. Why I gotta go work? Why I gotta get up at 8 o'clock?
Who house is this?
It's our house, but you gonna pay all these bills. I'm not doing it by myself.
I'm saying, so what's wrong with you?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's our house, but you gonna pay all the bills, meaning that I get all the benefits and none of the requirements. Think about that for a second. Let's move forward. Let's keep going.
Working and help.
There's a lot wrong with it. Why I gotta do it? Why I gotta do it? You sit up here and act like you the man of the house. Okay, be the man of the house and pay all the bills. I'm not doing it.
I am
Women.
man of the house.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not complaining like that.
No, I'm the man of the house, and the man of the house telling you need to.
Nah.
Hold on, right there. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Fellas, this is the coup de grace shaming tactics. If you know, you know. Let's move forward.
I'm not gonna go do anything. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing right here on my computer, and you go to work.
What you doing on
You
the
go to
computer,
work.
y'all?
You do it to the kids. Be a man. Step up and do what you need to do.
I always been a man.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You haven't been lately.
Been a man.
You sure haven't been lately.
How?
So what? You
How?
bring this camera in my face to do what?
How?
What point are you trying to prove?
To show people how sorry you is.
I'm
That's
not
what, how
sorry.
about that?
I'm not sorry. What
How
I'm gonna
about
do is be the lady in the house and make sure the house is taken care of, and you go out and work. How come I don't? Didn't you just eat last night?
What the?
Didn't you just eat last night?
Tell them what.
Okay, ladies, I gotta ask you a question. What do you want? And I gotta get close up on this, really. What do you want? Do you want 50-50, or do you want a man to take care of you? Now remember, with both of those options that I laid out on the table for you, they all come with the flip side to the coin. They both come with the flip side to the coin. It's called give and take. If you want a man to take care of you, then you're going to have to heed to some of the things that he actually sets as stipulations, meaning that in some degree, some form, you're going to have to submit. This is if you want the man to take care of everything. Now, let's look at the other option. 50-50. 50-50. We splitting everything down the middle. Bills, situations when, you know, things may arise and we have to take care of something. We're looking at, we may even flip a fucking coin. when it comes to making decisions, if y'all want to get that into. At the end of the day, even in this category, there needs to be a decider, somebody in there, a final decision maker to actually make those decisions. I'm not going to even get on that. That's on your household, how you want to do it. That's if you're doing 50-50. But remember, everything has a flip side to the coin. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You just can't do it.
Women.
That's really all it is. I'm sorry to say. Let's keep watching this. Let's see where she goes with this.
Tell them what you cook me
The
though.
point is, I'm not finna go and work for nobody anymore. Now, you can go work at your little warehouse job and bring
Listen.
back that money so we
Listen.
can pay these bills.
Cooking rotel ain't no.
What you talking about? We're not even talking about me cooking. What we talking about is you going to work so you can come back home and make sure.
See, she cut that off.
I'm
real
here to
quick.
tell you right now, we don't care.
Yeah, she cut that off real quick. What you cook? We not here to talk about my cooking. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We're not here to talk about your cooking. It's cool. Let's get it, Joe.
We good.
No. What we talking about is you need to go get a job so you can
No,
help
I'm
make
not
sure
gonna go
we
do
good.
anything. I'm not about to do anything. If you not satisfied,
No, we need to help make sure each other good. So like,
No,
I
I'm
don't understand
good.
this
I'm
shit.
good. You need to make sure that this whole house is
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you good if you just quit your job?
Because you don't know what I got put up. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not paying
Oh,
anything
so
else.
that's what we doing.
Hold on. I gotta cut it off again. She says I'm good. So where in that statement are we talking about a relationship? Where in that statement are we supposed to, or a man is supposed to feel like we're together? Men need to make the effort to let the woman know that the man has her back. Does it go the other way around too? Does it? I'm asking. Genuinely, I'm asking. I'm not here to roast people. I'm not here to put people on blast. That's not what I do. If you get out of line, I may actually go there. But with that being said, if we're being respectable to each other, we can have a conversation. Ladies, don't shy away. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about this. Man, too. We're going to get into it today.
Oh my God!
Let's let her
And
finish.
you're gonna be responsible for everything else. I'm tired of paying bills. Simple as that. So what you gonna do?
Bro, that look.
Get that French toast out of here.
All right, this is delusion on a grander scale. We live in a society where you have to work to take care of yourself. What, where, and when did it change where if you were a woman, you did not have to do that? Now, granted, I understand that there's some simps out there. Granted, I understand that there are some wealthy men out there who can do that. But the majority of you guys, and I'm talking about 95% plus men and women, can't do this. The people that are able to do this are at the 5% echelon. The 5% echelon. If you are having your man take care of you, like I said, that comes with the flip side to the coin. Let's go and let her finish up, man. This is interesting. This is real interesting. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what? Actually, hang on. I'm moving too fast. I want to actually go ahead and play this next video. And this next video was actually really interesting to me. It's actually another show that I watch. I really enjoy here. And let's talk about this. This is Esme and Roger. Esme and Roger are from the Philippines. Esme and Roger. I'm coming out there pretty soon. I think I'll be out there either middle of September. So I would love to hook up with you guys. Let's see what they have to say. Let's go.
It's not slavery, guys. It's a balance of a relationship. If the husband provides the need of the family, the needs of the family, the wants So of course you would return that back.
They do not know what is the work of a Filipino wife because they're not used to it, of taking care of their man.
You don't really need to have an academic degree. You need to be wise. You need to understand life.
Yo, all I heard her say was reciprocity. Reciprocity. We're going to get into it a little bit more, but I'm going to let her continue.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Esme.
It's me, Roger.
And welcome to
Roger and Esme Vlogs.
So today's subject.
My wife's response to this offensive video. Before we start, salamat sa inyong pagigugma ug pagsuporta sa among channel.
Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So what is this offensive video? So it's all about foreign women.
Yeah.
That really get my attention because
Probably
of
Western
the
women.
words that she used.
Or
for-
they use it.
Yeah,
right?
they use to describe us Filipinas.
So today's video, lovely people, she will try to clear out things about the true Filipina wife.
Yes. So, of course, guys, you are always thinking, like, what is a wife? What can a wife do?
Now,
That's
I
a
will
good
ask
question.
you, what is
That's a good question. What is a wife, you guys? What is a wife in your opinion? Men and women. Seriously. Let me know. What is a wife? Let's let them continue.
really like called wife material or Filipina wife material?
So, being a wife, you are the one taking care of the family. Like, when was the last time that you are excited to go home? To go home, that after the day's work, you're exhausted, you're tired, you're so excited to go home because you want to relax and you're already imagining that, oh, my wife is already cooking a delicious meal today.
Yeah, and you can say my wife is waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, look, check this out. I was with a woman for almost 7 years. I think I can count the number of times she cooked for me on both hands. Now, that's not to say that this woman, was horrible. We had our good moments and we had our bad moments, and I'm not going to get into the name of the person or anything like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not messy. But I will say this. When you are in a relationship with a single mom, you just have to understand you're going to be put at the bottom of her daily. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you are not going to be the main thing on her list. So when it comes to your needs, when it comes to things that you may feel upset about, or things that are not going well in the relationship, all that's going to be put on the back burner. And I really do believe when it comes to relationships that both parties are there to serve each other. If you both are there and you are servers and you're serving to each other, no one has to worry about being served, because you are there to serve each other. Again, it's reciprocity. It's not even scratching each other's back. Think of a machine, two machine hands, finely oiled machine hands, moving back and forth and churning. Okay? As long as both of them are moving, they are both equally working together for each other. Now, will there be times in the relationship where one may work harder than the other? Yes. But that's what the vows are for. Through sickness and happiness, all that good stuff. But we tend to forget about that, and I don't want to put it on women, but it just seems like they're missing the mark in this day and age when it comes to understanding truly what reciprocity is. A lot of people say, I hear you say, I hear you, I hear what you're saying, but I also need you to feel it and then use it and apply it. Really, really swallow it and really use it. I'm not gonna hold you guys. Let's get it. Let's go.
And you're so excited to see her. When was the last time? And some of foreign husbands out there, they don't want to go home because they are bombarded with harsh words. They are already exhausted from the day's work, and you're bombarded with like, why are you so late? Well,
I've dealt with that too. Being tired and not wanting to go home. But let's go.
There are cases. Yeah. There are cases like that. Even Filipino couple, like,
yes,
they don't want to go home. They prefer to be with friends. After days of work, they have to go out, eat, or drink, perhaps.
That's true, because who wants to spend a day with a nagger?
Absolutely. So, now, Filipina's wife, my observation, as a Filipino, I can say that a Filipina wife material, someone who like prepares everything, because she knows that you are.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna stop this really quick, but I want you guys to look at something that I think is really interesting here, and I'm gonna blow this up for you guys. Right here. Check this out. Yo! Look at the way she looking at him. She's like, motherfucker. Go ahead and say something. Say something disrespectful. I dare you. Anyway, this is my point with Filipina women, man. Filipino women are nice. They're very sweet. They're gentle, friendly. They really consider your needs. Try to put you in the equation. When it comes to just loving on you, but they are feisty. I would say that they are legitimately submissive, but I really wouldn't. They are submissive in the definition of submissiveness, but I wouldn't call it submissive. I would call it cooperative, and I would call it understanding. That's really all men are looking for, and it's so hard to get it here in the West. But I just thought it was funny the way she was looking at him. You guys, come on now. I mean, still being respectful, still, not talking, letting her husband speak, but at the same time, look at her. Look at her. Let's continue. Oh, man.
Exhausted, tired from work. I'll do this for my husband.
It's an instinct.
Yeah.
It's an instinct that they would consider your hard work. You're the bread and butter of the family. You're the provider. So
what?
It's not slavery, guys. It's a balance of a relationship. If the husband provides the need of the family, the needs of the family, the wants, so of course you would return that back.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yes.
Speaking of slavery, they use that word, right, to describe Filipinas, which is really offensive for Filipinas.
Yeah, because we're not slave. You think that we are slave because we just follow what our husband says? It's not like that.
Yeah, like you stay home, take care of your partners, and prepare all the stuff. Maybe they're thinking about that. If the Filipina is doing like that, it's called slavery already. But no.
I gotta say this, with the new age feminism that's going on, it really screwed y'all women up. It really did. And I say it screwed a lot of women up because it puts you in a position where you believe, or these feminists believe that having reciprocity in a relationship is not fair to the woman. Essentially, having reciprocity in a relationship is not fair to a woman. A lot of women are saying that you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to take me out on the first date, you have to pay for the first date, you have to take care of all the bills, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to let me get away with murder, all of this. But they're not saying at any point what they have to do. Okay, we understand what we have to do. What do you have to do? What do you have to do? This is what we say or talking about when we say bring something to the table. What do you have to do? Can you tell us that so we know? And then we can sort with what I'm working with and what you're working with, and we can at least start somewhere. But before anything happens, I know what I need to bring to the table. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to bring to the table. But what is it that you are bringing to the table? Seriously. Let's let them continue.
That's the Filipinas instinct, behavior.
Yes. And I, for one, I would say that if you are the type of women that you also work and you are earning much more than your partner, and that's the reason why you think that you're the man or having the pens in the family. No, that's a big no-no for a relationship.
What?
Relationship is like a partner.
Just because women make the money and they split it down the line with the man, or they go 50-50, doesn't mean that you're above the man. I mean, women always talk about religion. I mean, if we want to go there, the man is the head. Bottom line. I mean, are we talking about being suppressive? Are we talking about the man just going crazy and just having these stupid expectations and not listening to you at all? No, that's not what we're talking about at all. And if there are men out there that are doing that, then yeah, 86 them, get rid of them. But we're talking about just logical things like that we understood back in the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and to some extent even in the 90s. We understood that to some extent. Now it is gone. It is gone. The chain of command is gone. I remember, growing up as a little kid, living in my mother and father's house. My father would always tell me, he would say, and I'm gonna make this bigger here. Check this out. He would say, it's me, your mom, you are third in command. Your middle brother, fourth. Third brother, fifth. Last brother, fifth. He would say, if Andrew had a problem, he would come to you. If you had a problem, he would come to your mom. If your mom had a problem, you would come to me. Chain of command. That's how it's supposed to be. But it's just, I don't know. It's different. It's different now. And I don't know how to maneuver. I don't know how to work around this new thing. But let's get into it. Let's let them finish, man.
Having a partner means to say you are working as a team, working as a partner. That's the reason why we have the word partner.
True.
Yes.
I don't necessarily agree with that word partner, because if you guys are dating to marry, there's not a partner in a marriage. It is a man and a woman eloping, and there is a head and there is a body. So, no, that's not what it is. I love Esme and Roger, but I would disagree on her verbiage. Let's get it.
You would not being at the top, but equal. You would understand your partner if she's exhausted and if he's exhausted. So you both need to know what needs to be done.
Right. And we always mention this. Communication is really important in a family or inside the house.
Yes.
And one thing also that I would add or say is that maybe those women who says that Filipinas are slave to foreigners or to their foreigner husbands, I can say that is maybe they don't understand what is a Filipino wife material.
They don't understand what a wife is, period. Just saying, man. They don't understand what a wife is, period. Let's go.
They don't understand a housewife.
Yeah, absolutely. And being a wife to me, so you have an obligation that I will make him happy. I will do this for him, like I said earlier.
Yo, shout out
Yes,
to
and that's true. Being a housewife is a full-time job. You don't have days off. And it's up to your partner to give you or pamper you or, of course, reward you for your hard work in taking care of the family. So
Hold on.
communication has
Reward me? Okay. You can reward me. Let's go. You guys.
a big role there.
Yes, and they do not know what is the work of a Filipino wife because they're not used to it, of taking care of their man.
Yes, especially if they are raised by their family being independent.
Right. And also
There that word is.
being a wife
There that
here in the
word
Philippines.
is right there. Let's go back. Let's go back a little.
Yes, especially if they are raised by their family being independent.
And also being a wife here.
Flags all day, independent. No. We want codependency. Symbiotic. Give and take. Let's go.
In the Philippines, it's a full-time job, like you said. It's just that that kind of job is not recognized.
Yeah, it's not recognized because you
There's
don't
no
have
salary.
a salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have wages. And I, for one, would not say that is slavery. Yes, it's up to your partner if he would give you a days off and reward you and pamper you. Again, communication is everything, guys.
I want to add those husbands that they didn't understand what's the work of their wife.
Look, now let me say this too, because a lot of women are going to hear what she said, and they're going to freak out when she said it's up to your wife or your husband to give you days off and stuff like that. So when she says it like that, I know women will freak out when they hear it, and they'll say, when he lets me have a day off and he lets me do this, let me cook. Let me talk for a second. If you are cooking and cleaning because you love this man and you are taking care of the house, let's say you guys have some kids, you're taking care of the kids, and he sees that you are putting in work, he sees that you really love him and that you're not doing this to get brownie points with him. You're not doing this to get something out of him. You are doing this because you love him. You genuinely care about him. You want to be with him. And the things that you do in the household are because of the way he makes you feel. And more importantly, the duties that you two are both bound to when you decide to be in a marriage or be in a relationship. See, I'm one of those people who don't believe you necessarily have to be married to actually be married. Feel me. Let me talk about this. In biblical days, there was no state to marry you. It was a man and a woman and a priest. They would get together and they would marry you. And people, in the eyes of God, in the eyes of your peers, you then would be married under God. No state. Now, when you think of it that way, are you supposed to be keeping your vows and your duties to a man if you're in a relationship and vice versa? Absolutely. But a lot of people will look at it like, oh, I'm not married to him yet. He doesn't get this wifey standards or whatever the hell they calling it these days. And when she says he gives me a day off, all she's basically saying is he sees my hard work and he's going to, that's just like me going, hey babe, I see that you've been working all day. Let me take you out. Can we go do something? I appreciate you. I want to let you know that, or you appreciate me. I see it. And I want to let you know that I appreciate you. So can we go out somewhere? Don't worry about it. You know what? You've been working. You've been on your feet. Let's go ahead and get you a massage. All right. Or I can see that you've been taking care of the kids. You've been working all day. Hey, let's go out to a nice restaurant. Get dressed. Let's go ahead and get you something to eat. Oh, you want to go out with your friends? Okay, let's go ahead and you can go hang out with your friends. Let's go and do something. Just letting that person know that you appreciate them. That's all she's saying. They have a relationship where she knows her role and he knows his role. She's taking care of him and he's taking care of her. It is symbiotic and it is reciprocity at its finest. I love it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's let them continue.
Communication is everything, guys.
I want to add those husbands that they didn't understand what's the work of their wife. Again, it's a full-time job, and hopefully you beloved people would understand that if your wife taking care of you, you have to appreciate it.
Yeah, you need to appreciate it. You give time.
Look, check this out. I didn't even know, I haven't even watched this all the way through. And he basically just said the same thing I said. Let's go back. I'm gonna let it play again.
Hopefully you beloved people would understand that if your wife taking care of you, you have to appreciate it.
Yeah, you need to appreciate it.
If your wife is taking care of you, that is a loaded question. That is a loaded phrase. That's a loaded statement. If your wife is taking care of you. Now let's just go with the perspective that your wife is taking care of you and you see it and you want to take care of her. You do all those said things that I was just talking about and brought up. But there's always a but. He said, if your wife is taking care of you, which begs a question, at least in my view. And that question is, should the woman come to you? Should the woman show you her value? Should the woman actually show you her affection? And then you reciprocate it. That's the question. That's where we need to get to. Who's throwing the ball first? Who's throwing the ball first?
You give time for themselves too, because they're not robots.
Right.
And there is also an offensive thought there that they say that we're stupid. So maybe in academics, yeah, we have people, women here that didn't have the financial support by their parents.
Yo, I gotta cut her off right there. Look, there are women in the Philippines that may not be educated here, but it goes the same in the Western countries here. I know women right now that can barely have a conversation with you. They don't have a grasp on the English language. They will literally forget words in the middle of the conversation. And I'm not talking about like forgetting words or not understanding or being able to basically what I'm having are the issues that I'm doing right now. But I'm saying that this person that I'm thinking about they will I don't want to talk shit. How do you not talk shit and say this? They will not comprehend the conversation, meaning they will talk to you, but not really talk to you. They will talk through you. You're having a conversation, you're talking about something, and too many times in your conversation, they think you're talking about one thing, but talking about another. And then you kind of stop them in the middle of the conversation and you go, "What are you talking about?" And they go, I don't know. You know I'm crazy. That type of deal. That I've seen that. I've witnessed it. But let's move forward.
Parents, because they are born as a poor family.
Yeah, they don't have any degree.
Yeah, like important.
Yeah.
But in the lesson called life, you don't really need to have an academic degree. You need to be wise. You need to understand life.
Hopefully, those.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Esme was pissed. Look at her. I gotta blow this up, y'all. I don't believe I never. Wow. Esme was pissed, and you can clearly see she was pissed. You can clearly see she was not with that bull crap. She had it. Matter of fact, she had it. She was not with it. She basically said, "Stop talking shit, Western women." I'm gonna blow her up, man. I thought that was prophetic. I really thought that was. And I think that her action came through, as I'm just tired of this bullshit. That's what it seemed like to me came through. I'm gonna repeat this again. Look at her emotion. She is pissed.
Yeah, they don't have any degree.
Yeah, like important.
Yeah.
But in the lesson called life, you don't really need to have an academic degree. You need to be wise. You need to understand life.
Hopefully, those women who says that Filipinas are stupid or slave, one day we hope that they will realize what is a true Filipina.
Yes, you need to understand.
Yo, hold on, y'all. Shout out to Esme. Respect. Let's let her continue.
That we have our own culture, we have our own difference, we have our own ways. So you cannot say or judge persons or people right away because they don't have this, they don't have that. You need to respect what they have, because we, for one, both of us or all of us respect all of you guys. And also,
yo, when as a country did we get to a point where if a country doesn't have something, or if a person doesn't have something, we laugh at them and we make fun of them. When did it get to that? When did that start? What era? Because I don't remember when that started. I remember growing up, and if you laugh at a person that had less than you, your mom would smack you on the back of the head and say, they are not fortunate as you are. You should be so lucky that you have a mother and father to give you the things that you have. How dare you raise your nose up to someone and think that you're better than them because you have something that they don't have? Because the truth is, if we want to know the truth, a person thinking like that and acting like that, those people have way more over you than you have over them. They have morality. They have kindness. They have respect. They're willing to listen so that they can grow as a person. So if anyone should be laughing, it shouldn't be you. Let's continue, y'all. Let's go. I need to get off my soapbox. Let's get it. I mean, damn, it's man. You know what? I knew this was gonna happen. Give me a second. Let me actually go this. Damn it, because I just got a phone call. So let's do this. We'll just go back here, but it's all cool. I figured it out, y'all. I figured the game out. I know how to do it now. Let's do this. Let's go. Where's the S me and Roger? I was just watching it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's make sure it's there. Sorry, y'all. I want to make sure. I get back to the exact place. Okay. All right. I feel like this need to be played all the way through, y'all. So check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
You need to understand life.
Hopefully, those women who says that Filipinas are stupid or slave, one day we hope that they will realize what is a true Filipina.
Yes, you need to understand that we have our own culture. We have our own difference. We have our own ways. So you cannot say or judge person or people right away because they don't have this, they don't have that. You need to respect what they have. Because we, for one, both of us or all of us respect all of you guys. And also, in terms of academic degree, again, Filipinos, all of us, even though we didn't went to school.
Yo, I know that there are between the races in America, depending on, how you grew up and, what you had, you felt you could have fell back or necessarily not have started at a starting point that another person had in America. Your opponent could have gotten a head start, essentially, is what I'm saying, depending on who you are and who your family is in America. But in America, we all start at the same point when it comes to these other countries. And what I mean by that is that there is a standard in America when it actually comes to poverty, believe it or not. There is a standard of, finances that people can, be able to come up with without too much of a degree of effort. Some people are starting below that line. Some people are starting below that poverty line. So for a person to get their comeuppance or talk about someone because they don't have something that you have, I think that's fucked up, to be honest. And I think you're a fucking horrible person. Real talk. But I digress. Let's continue.
We can understand other languages. In the Philippines, we have more than 170 languages, guys. But we understand each other. We understand each other. We communicate, and we can have that relationship.
That's another thing. My fiance is Filipina. And yeah, I just put that out there. My fiance, yes. My fiance is Filipina, and I can't. Well, I don't want to say I can't speak a lick of Tagalog because I am learning. But when it comes to her English versus my Tagalog, oh, she's kicking my ass hands down. I mean, with no ifs, ands, or buts. And I try to get it, and I will eventually get it, but to say that somebody is better than the next person because they can't speak English or they can't speak your language is ridiculous. Especially when you have the Philippines, and they are some of the most diverse linguistic people in the world. People from all over the world travel to the Philippines. Their secondary language is English. The majority of the people who live in the Philippines, to some degree, speak English. If we had a Filipina or a Filipino come over to America, they would be able to intertwine just well because they speak English as well in an English country. But if we went over to the Philippines and they decided to not be nice and they all spoke Tagalog or their native language, would you be able to adjust? Would you be able to assimilate? Would you be able to assimilate in their society as easily as they were ours? I don't think so. Not to that degree of which they would, because yeah. Let's go. I'm babbling, y'all. I'm sorry.
Relationship, and try to think about that. Because if we were really stupid, why can we communicate with each other? And we are having that a lot of languages that we can go and talk in Tagalog, in Bisaya, and learning a different language, mind you, is very difficult. Maybe we cannot speak fluent English, but come here in the Philippines so that you would know what our languages are.
Right.
Yeah. And
this is not just one.
Last thing I can say is that there's like misunderstanding between this problem.
Hopefully, that this misunderstanding can be at peace. Because we don't want war, we want peace.
Yeah, and that's just about Filipinas, but also other Asian women.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching till the
Yo, that was all pretty much. I'm not going to hold you. Like I said before, just make sure that you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool comedy that's going to be coming out here. We are going to end the stream just like that. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought about those two clips. Let me know what you thought about all the drama that was going on with Esme and Roger. Let me know what you think in general. It's all about thinking. It's the thinking man, it's the thinking woman, and it's the love that brings us together. That being said, I will let you guys go. Thank you. Thank you so much. And good night. Peace.